Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be doing an e.l.f. an entire look with e.l.f. products. I do own quite a few of e.l.f. products, but I also purchased some more, some newer stuff that just came out, so I wanted to go ahead and create a video. So some of it is going to be first impressions, but I'll let you know in the month end whether the stuff that I really like or I didn't, or it didn't work out. So I already have my skincare on. I am going to put a little bit of the Poreless Putty Primer, especially in the areas where my pores are, you know, the biggest problem, which is my nose and then my cheeks, the center of my forehead, and my chin. So I'm just going to put just a little bit in that area, kind of press it in as I put it on there, and I'm not going to put any on the rest of the face because I think it will be fine. This primer is pretty nice. I think it does a really good job, especially for the price. It's very affordable, so I do like it. I also have the one that is the Hydrating, I think it's called, and I like it also. I think I like it a little more than this one. But that one, I don't know where I put it right now. So I went ahead and just pulled this one out because this one was handy. So yeah, that I don't want it on my lips. All right, so the foundation that we're going to be using today is going to be the Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish Camo CC Cream, which is this one here, and it is a new one by e.l.f. It has been out for, I don't know, maybe a couple of months or something like that, but I just got it. I've seen really great reviews on it, but yeah, I just want to go ahead and try it. Everybody's comparing it to the It's CC Cream, so we'll see what I think and if I think it's mature skin friendly. So let's shake it a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and put some on our face. And first, I think I'm going to apply it with a brush, and then if I need to, I also have a sponge here that we can use. So let me get a brush that we can use right now. So let's see how much we have to pump out before something comes out. It's coming. Okay. So there's like a pump and a half here. Maybe it's too much, we'll see. I don't smell anything, so I don't think it has a scent. I really don't remember if people said that whether it was scented or not, but I really smell nothing at all. So I would say it's unscented. And e.l.f. is cruelty free. Seems to have pretty nice coverage. I mean, it's covering up my my dark spots quite a bit. So I'm probably still going to have to put in a little more. And after I'm done, then I'll go ahead and fix my hair and put my jewelry on. But I prefer to do my makeup while I'm comfortable, instead of trying to work around my wigs and everything else. I'm going to put a little more on my cheek to try to cover that spot right there, just the dark spots. And I'm going to try to push it in more than anything else. It seems to do a better job with foundation and my dark spots if I push it in, instead of just trying to go all over my face. Seems to be a little glowy, which is nice. It doesn't seem to be did it say matte? Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish, Collagen, Peptides, and Niacinamide. That's nice. So I definitely think that it gave me quite a bit of coverage. I think I picked the right shade too, which that's nice. All right, so we're done with the foundation. For concealer, I went ahead and I got another one because the one I had was a little too dark for me. And this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. The regular one, I feel that it's a little dry. It's similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, and I can't wear that one because it's way too dry on my face, under my eyes, and it makes it look really dry and crepey after a while. So I prefer to use something that's hydrating, and the hydrating one works really well, except that it was a little drying. The other one was a little drying, so but this one worked. A little bit more here where most of my dark circles are. Let me just do it with a finger. Sometimes you get a little more coverage with a finger than you do with a brush or a sponge. All right, now this side. I'm also going to use this as a primer, an eye primer, because I don't have a eye primer from E.L.F. I had one that is supposed to be like a dupe for the MAC, like Painterly or Soft Ochre, but I didn't like it. I found it to be too dry, so I got rid of it. I really did not like it at all. I don't think it was a dupe at all, to tell you the truth. Right, so I'm going to put just a little bit on my eyelids to prime those, and that's it. So I have a couple of new palettes. I'll show you what I have, but I think I know which one I want to use today. Alright, so I just get the sponge and just go around here to make sure that everything is blended. Alright, so for the powder, I am going to use a little bit of this Halo Glow setting powder for under my eyes. This is such a pretty powder. This makes a beautiful, beautiful finishing powder. It has like a little bit of a glow, but not really anything that's going to, it's not glittery or any shimmery. It just has like a beautiful, beautiful finish, and I think it does a great job for under the eyes. I like to use it under the eyes, and I also like to use it as a finishing powder. So I'm just going to put a little bit here and a lot on my shirt. I'm going to try to set my eyes a little bit with it. My shirt is all white on the powder. I just got some makeup there. Mess. Okay, so we're going to put the powder away for now. And to finish the rest of the face, I am going to use the Perfect Finish HD powder. This is another good one. This is the, I don't know, E.L.F. Oh, here we go. This is the Sheer Tint Nourishing Powder. Actually, I think I'm going to use this one on my face because I don't want to be super matte. So I'm just going to get, and this is a nice one. I've used this one before. Alright, so I have two, let me show you the two palettes that I have. I have this one, which is the E.L.F. and Chipotle palette, and these are the colors in it, which is very, very pretty. I have not used it in an eye look. I've just swatched the palette, and it's very pretty. But the one that I want to use today is this one, the E.L.F. times Jenn Adkin. This is such a nice packaging. It's a lot more luxe for e.l.f. It feels, you know, it feels like it has substance, not like a lot of their packaging feels a little cheap. This one feels really, really nice. This is a real pretty. It has 4 different eyeshadows, and then it has a bronzer, blush, and a highlighter. And I think this is just so, so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and use the shadows. Then I think I want to use something different for at least the blush and the highlighter. We can go ahead and use the bronzer on this one. But I just want to create a nice, you know, soft, not super soft look, but kind of quick look, an everyday look with it. So I'm going to start with this shade right here. And the thing about e.l.f., it doesn't have any names, guys. I can't tell you what any of these shadows are called because it has no name. And most of the things, once you take them out of the package, yeah, there's no name on them. And this one doesn't even have it. It doesn't have it in the back. Nothing came. Oh, I guess I may tell you back here, but who's going to keep that bag, okay? And this is a light medium. They have 2 of them. One is a light medium and the other one is for darker skin tones. But I went ahead and I got the one for the light and medium. I was tempted to get the other one too because it looked really, really pretty. And I figured I can always use the blush, highlighter, and bronzer on my eyes anyway, even if I can't use them on my face. But the shades were deeper and it looked really, really beautiful. Alright, so that's the first shade. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one now to darken the outer V. And it looks like maybe they're all matte. It looks like all the shadows are matte, which is not, I don't mind. I don't mind an all matte look. I think an all matte look looks really pretty. So I definitely don't mind it. So I'm filming this on Saturday, and I had my injections yesterday for my back, and I must say that I am in more pain now than I was before I had my back injections. I'm going to call my doctor tomorrow because it's terrible. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. If I can find a way to relieve my back, I don't know. So, like, I have to find a solution. I can't. This has no fallout, which is really, really nice. I'm not, you know, taking a lot of product at one time, but still very nice. Okay, I'm going to use still the same brush and go into the deeper brown. Yeah, but this is like crazy. I mean, I don't know. As far as my weight loss, I'm up to 11 pounds now. And this coming up Monday, it will be 3 weeks that I'm on it. So that's pretty good. I'm proud of the results. I think that 11 pounds in 3 weeks is very good. And I must say that I'm not really having a hard time following this diet. The first few days I kind of craved the sugar and some of the carbs, but not now. And there's so many keto foods that you can have now and snacks and things that I think it helps. Okay, so I am going to take a small brush, this one right here. I'm going to take the darker brown and go under my eyelids and kind of hook it up here. My lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of that brown also and kind of just line this a little bit. Sorry about that. That's my husband's phone. Kind of just line that a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take the lighter shade and kind of just put it on the, here we go. Let me clean that brush real good. Yeah, everything is matte. I didn't realize it when I purchased the palette, but that's all right. I'm just gonna put it out here to kind of lighten it up a little more. I like matte looks. This one seems to be a little more powdery than the other ones. I can see the powder kind of flying. Okay. It's just a little bit of the dark brown. Need to move you guys up a little more. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's better. Kind of far away. Okay, and then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is, oops, my magic trick. This is also an E.L.F. brush, and this came free with a pack with the order. And I'm just going to go over the first shade that I had. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit of the blush. All right. Okay, so now I am going to take the bronzer, and it was a little powdery in the pan, but I have no fallout whatsoever. I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer and just use it as a bronzer. I'm just doing a little at a time because I don't know how pigmented this is, and I don't want to overdo it. Okay guys, so let's find a blush. So I bought this one that is called, this is a Putty Blush, and this is in the shade Bahamas. And I think I have another one. Did I not have two of them? I thought I did. But let's go ahead and use Bahamas. Maybe I'm getting it confused with the, oh, here's the other one. Okay, here's the other one. The other one is called Bobbly. But I think I want to go with this one. It's not quite as dark. See, it's like once I get rid of the box, now I can't tell you what the color, the shade is. I'm going to take a marker and write it on the bottom. Because I don't understand. Why can't they just put like a little sticker on it? So frustrating. So I'm going to take, this is a stipple brush from them, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to grab some on the brush. I don't think I have too much. Goes on really easy with a stipple brush. And I'm just kind of pouncing on my skin so that I don't pull the foundation off my face. This is like a peachy color. I think it's pretty. Okay, and now for highlighter, we are going to use a jelly highlighter and Bubbly. And it comes like this, and I'll show you the texture. It is like a, you can see it, it's like a jelly. So we're going to use another little stipple brush and just grab a little, and I'm gonna go for it. Ooh, I want to, oh my goodness. Okay, the highlighter is not playing. No, use the other side. Don't add more. Okay, I have a little bit left, but let me grab a little more. Let me turn the brush. That is pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so now we are going to take some of the finishing powder. This is the Halo Glow. And I'm just going to grab a little. I don't like to put a lot on my face, but just as a kind of set everything in. As a finishing powder, gives your skin like a pretty nice finish. Okay. And let me close it up. It has a nice little, as you can see, like a little sifter. But if you turn it, then you can lock it so that you don't have a mess. With all the powder, which I think is very nice. And did I show you what the, let me show you what the blush looks like. And let me swatch it for you. It's very pretty. Let me swatch the other one for you. This is the Bahama, I think it was. And the other one is Bali. And this is the shade. It's more like a terracotta shade. It's this one right here. This one on this side. So it's also very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I want to take a little bit of one of these shadows, these the mini eyeshadows. What is it called? What are they called? Oh my gosh, my mind is mush. I'm in so much pain I can't even think. And just put a little bit of glow in here, a little bit of shimmer on my eye. I can't think. Sorry about this rain. Just a little bit to brighten it up a little bit. Okay, for setting spray, I'm going to use this one, and this is the E.L.F. Calming Spray. And I'm going to spray the brush and just take it over my face. It smells really good. Kind of smells like lavender, so if you don't like lavender, I do not recommend that one. It's not overpowering, but I can smell it. Another one that I love is the Hydrating Coconut one. That one smells amazing. It's very refreshing. I really do enjoy it. Okay, so now let's go ahead, and I want to get a little bit of the highlighter and just a tiny bit because it doesn't look very brightening. And just put it right here on my brow bone, but yeah, it's not very, it's very gold. Let's see if I can do like a little bit of the, that's the jelly one. That one is pretty. Okay, for my brows, we are going to use the $2 E.L.F. brow pencil, which is an amazing brow pencil. And I have been using this one for such a long time, guys. I really have. This is really a good brow pencil. It stays on all day. It does a great job of filling in your brows. Okay. For mascara, we are going to use, and I'm not going to put any primer on so you can see what the mascara looks like. And this is the Lash It Out Loud. It's pretty nice, actually. It's a pretty nice mascara. I usually use it with a lash primer, but today we're going to use it without, and it is a plastic wand, so you can see exactly what it does to your lashes without any extra help. It's pretty. It's the only E.L.F. mascara that I actually like. I have tried many other mascaras in the past, and I just don't like them. They just don't do anything for your lashes, but this one is pretty good. Look, this is just with, you know, one coat. Look at the difference between the eyes. My battery on my tablet is dying. I'm gonna have to go get the charger. Which is what I use as a monitor so that I can see what I'm doing. Finish the mascara and then I'll go get it. Second coat. And I think everything here except for the foundation. The foundation was $15, $14.99. But everything else is under $10. So you can't beat that. Foundation's nice though. A little bit on my lower lashes. So see, they look pretty nice. I think it did a pretty good job. Okay guys, so now for lips, I don't have an E.L.F. lip liner, so I'm using one from Gerard Cosmetics. Gerard Cosmetics lip liners are amazing. I do have an affiliate code listed below for 30% off if you guys are ever interested in trying out the brand. Alright. Okay, on the lipstick I have two of them. I have this one that is like a gloss or lip balm, which is this one right here. And then I have this one that is Sheer Matte Liquid Lipstick, which is this one right here, and that's the one I'm going to use. That is pretty. Okay, that's beautiful. I love that. So I think that looks very, very pretty. I feel like I need a little more blush, and I do have, let me see. I think I want to try the blush in here. Add a little bit from the palette, the one from the palette. So this is my blush brush. This palette really feels nice. I think that is one of the best packaging palettes from E.L.F. that I've had. It feels very I don't know, it doesn't feel flimsy like most of their you know, they have great makeup, but when it comes to their packaging, sometimes they're really cheap, which is okay. All right, I'd rather have quality makeup and inexpensive packaging than the other way around. So don't get me wrong, I'm not upset about that. Okay, I think that looks a little better. Now when I go to how do you call that, to edit, I'm probably gonna say, girl, you went crazy with that. All right, so here is my completed eye look. I think it looks very pretty. I like it. I think it looks nice. I think the entire look is nice. I loved all the products. I love the foundation. I think this foundation is so, so nice. I have mine in light 210 neutral, and let me show you on my hand what it looks like. It is kind of like a thicker foundation. It really doesn't run down your, you know, your hand. Now this runs, I normally get like a light medium, but when I was looking online, the light medium looked way too dark. So I'm glad that I just went ahead and I got the light, because I mean, this has great coverage. It really does. I'm very surprised. I like it very much. I like it. I have the regular foundation, and I like this better. It doesn't feel as heavy, and I think I actually like it better than the CC cream from It Cosmetics. It just feels, it doesn't feel as heavy to me. The It Cosmetics CC cream feels a little heavy. I have a hair in my eye. Sorry about that. Let me see. I feel like it's, yeah, you need to go on the side here because you're way too long. All right, so anyways, this is the same wig I had on last week with a clip. I cut some bangs into it, and I like it a lot better with the bangs instead of, you know, wearing a clip. So I think the lipstick looks very pretty and definitely feels very comfortable. Let me put a little bit of this balmy lip gloss on. This, I don't even know what this is called. What is this called? Hydrating Core Lip Shine. And it has a little heart in the middle. Very cute. They do have a lot of different shades, and it feels very comfortable on the lips. So I do like the matte look. I really do. And I love matte looks. I don't like to always put shimmer on my eyes. This is a beautiful everyday palette. It really, really is. I mean, I could have even used this, the highlighter, on the center of my lid, and I think it would have looked beautiful. Let me try a little bit and see. Where is my flat brush? Here we go. I think it will look beautiful. Yeah, see? Just gives it a little bit of something extra. But there's nothing wrong with a neutral matte look. I think it looks so beautiful, and I think this is a great everyday palette. I will link everything below in case you're interested. I think E.L.F. is an amazing brand. You can get some really, really nice products. Let me swatch the highlighter for you. The highlighter has the oddest texture to it. Look at that. You can make it as blingy as you want. That is gorgeous. And it does dry down. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you did. I love playing with E.L.F. products. I think they're so amazing. I do have another powder blush that is very pretty. This one doesn't have a name, doesn't have a shade. I tell you, so frustrating. E.L.F., please, please start putting the shades on the packages. This is so hard to use. It doesn't say anything. Wait, maybe it does. Hold on. Oh, it's Cheeky. I guess that's the name of the shade. Oh, it's Cheeky. Look at that. Look where it is. See the little writing right there? Right there. Yeah. So, okay, guys. I love you, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah.